This may be shocking, but Turkey, Tempts Jamaica's top 200-meter runner, Bryan Levell, with a lucrative transfer, meaning allegiance switch, offer, and maybe looking at top MVP female sprinter. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least one today in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts. Are you ready? Yep. Good to go. At the Racers Grand Prix Jamaica's, Bryan Levell laid down the fastest time any Jamaican male sprinter has ran since the days of the remarkable Usain Bolt. That time, although wind aided, was a 19.79. So in other words, all conditions, Bryan Levell at the Racers Grand Prix in the men's 200 meters ran the fastest time any Jamaican male sprinter has ran since at least 2017.
Thank you.
Bryan, wonderful performance. Just tell me how you feel about that.
Well, it's a good performance. I think that the trials is a couple of weeks away, and this is my second official 200, and it's a good feeling.
Where that come from, boss?
I really don't know. I wasn't really expecting that. I was just come out here and put in a good time and to do my best.
19. What's going on?
The level here, 90.97, the only Jamaican that ran sub 20 last year. Coming into this year now, what are you expecting going into the World Championship?
Well, it just do better and improve each time I get on track.
And tonight, were you surprised? We made it, but were you surprised, as Leighton said, where did that come from?
I'm surprised a bit, but I know that the work that I put in, I expect good time.
Tell us about your curve running tonight.
Well, coach and I have been working on the curve, and to see that it's getting there, I'm glad.
Mentally, how do you go for this? A world lead, so how do you prepare yourself for the rest of the season?
It's really going back to training, keep on doing what I'm doing, and just get better and try to improve on the small aspects.
How much stronger are you compared to last year when you ran something?
I would say I'm stronger, but I'm not where I want to be as it, but it's a work in progress.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
In the men's 100 meters at the Grand Slam track Philadelphia leg, Jamaica's Bryan Levell ran second behind the American Kenny Benerick with a then season's best of 10.02 seconds.
Drama. It would be. Kenny's in 4, Coleman in 6. Gets out smartly, Kenny, but Coleman's the quickest. He's got a half a metre, but here comes Kenny. He's already gone into the front and away he's gone. Again, Kenny Benerick is a boss. 987. Wow! It's quick here in Philadelphia.
Bryan Levell has had a, let's say, incredible 18 months. It's been awesome for this young man. with a personal best in the men's 100 meters of 9.98 and a personal best of 19.97. Remember, I said that 19.79 was wind aided, which means that he's running something akin, when you adjust for the wind, something close to a 10.84 or a 10.90. So he's in top form. So hearing that Turkey, who just poached Wayne Pinnock, the best long jumper Jamaica's produced in a while, Jaden Hibbert, the sensational young triple jumper, as well as the bronze medalist from last year's Paris Olympic Games in the men's shot put, meaning Rahinja Campbell, and the gold medalist and Olympic record holder, Roger Stone, in the men's discus. It was a little disgusting to hear that they were also looking at our top male 200 meter sprinter, Bryan Levell. In fact, it's silly, but it was a little shocking. The class of 1985, celebrating its 40th anniversary, would like to invite you, the fans and supporters of the great Kingston College, to their gala dinner and celebration taking place at the AC Hotel Marriott in Kingston, Jamaica, happening on Saturday, July the 26th, 2025 at 7 p.m. I will be your MC and I will also be performing. Now, your donation to this amazing event is a mere US $125 and or 20,000 Jamaican dollars. Of course, this is for a worthy cause. Proceeds will be going towards the great Kingston College. So if you're a fan, lover, and supporter of Kingston College, come on out and celebrate with the class of 85's 40th anniversary. The gala dinner and celebration taking place at the AC Hotel Marriott, Kingston, Jamaica, Saturday, July the 26th at 2025 at 7 p.m. I will be your host and I will be performing. We may have a few surprises there. So make sure you pass through. The big boss himself, DJ Marlon Young, will also be there. Richie Lindsay as well as Dave Myrie. So people on a half a step out. This will be my first performance in Kingston in about a year. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're gonna wake them up, can't you see that we're sleeping? This we confirmed on Sportsmax.
Bryan Levell is among the athletes approached by Turkish officials to transfer allegiance to the transcontinental country. However, the 21-year-old has declined the offer, according to Sportsmax's own sources.
But wait, there's more!
Athletes who have the attention of Turkey, including at least one prominent sprinter from the Stephen Francis-led MVP group. Once again, it is understood that those advances have been turned down.
Now, in our most recent video, we talked about the fact that Turkey was trying to put together a women's 4x100 meter relay team because, of course, this is something that they're very passionate about. So who are they looking at? Were they looking at Tina Clayton or Tia Clayton or someone else prominent from MVP? Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. People, this thing is serious. You see, one of the things that we have to look at is we can't match a Turkey. We don't have that kind of money. We can't match a Bahrain or a UAE or a Saudi Arabia, America, Canada. What would happen? What is to stop one of these countries to come here and just look at all our athletes, our top tier athletes, and say, look, we can hand you $3 million, $5 million, $10 million, because to those countries that is not money. And the more I think about this, is the more I realize that we are actually in a really serious crisis. Now, I guess poaching some of our best field athletes is terrifying enough. But Bryan Levell is the best Jamaican 200 meter runner we have had since the days of Usain Bolt. Not knocking the great one himself, the second fastest 200 meter runner of all time, Johan Blake. But Blake is not at his best. In terms of brand new prospects, Bryan Levell is it. And if you are going to go to someone at MVP, that's serious. And of course, Shanika Ricketts' husband has already told us that, she has been approached on several occasions. Now, what are we to do? Everyone seems to be scrambling. And I laid down my thoughts in another video. I said, I think that if a country is going to poach you, well, if you're going to offer these athletes $500,000 up front, you need to 10 times that money and get it to the government and or the governing athletic body. So in other words, if it's 555, it should be about 15 million Jamaican dollars that they get. That money should be transparent. We should see what the J3 and the JOA is doing with this money, and that money should be then put to the use of maintaining the interest and improving on the conditions of our top tier athletes and our rising stars. Because how else are we going to compete, people? Now, I know that many of you say, yeah, money. And I can't stop you. I get it, I overstand. But then if everybody, just think about what I just said. Imagine if the UAE or Dubai, that kind of money to Dubai. Dubai can afford to come and offer Bryan Levell and everybody at least a 20 million. And I mean nothing to them. How many athletes are going to turn down $20 million? So this is more to me about more than just the money. What about the flag? What about the pride in the country? I know some of you say, Peter, it's a delicate balance, and I get that. I've conceded that an athlete can be injured. We have seen it happen. I've said it in the previous video. But people, we're in crisis mode. We just lost 3 sure medals if these gentlemen were. Wayne Pinnock, sure medal if he's at his best. Jaden Hibbert, sure medal if he's at his best. And, well, those two are sure. Roger Stoner, not sure. Rahinja Campbell, I kind of think he's towards the end of his greatness. And I'm big up to Rahinja. Rate you, but overstand on me. So that's 2 medals at least, possibly 3 that just disappeared. And imagine if a Bryan Levell did not have proper counsel. And him say, you know what? The man send me some money, I'm going to run go take that. Or whoever they're speaking to at MVP. And if they're talking to those two, are they talking to a Nikisha Price, Stacey Ann Williams? Are they talking to a Kishane Thompson? I mean, who are they talking to? And people, I overstand. I don't want to belabor this topic. But the truth of it, Jaden Hibbert, $500,000, a joke that you did. Jaden, where you do? That is, you are considered one of the greatest prospects in triple jump. You have the swag, the charisma, you have everything. $500,000 you a waste of your time. That's a waste of time. Your shoe deals supposed to be at least 500 million. Not 500 million. $500,000. For you to do that, me don't know who counts you, but that the person there not have much sense. Unless you have some serious injury we don't know about, Jaden. A foolishness, That don't make no sense. I mean, really, youth? What that? That a madness you just do. That is, believe me when I tell you, you're going to look back at this and say, what me do? This don't make sense. You could have walked away $10, $15 million easy, if not much more in your career. So, but as I say, I don't know people's situation. But I can say this, we're in crisis mode. As I hear the minister, I hear the J3s and everybody saying this, and we're going to do this now. So maybe in some respect this is a good thing, because Turkey is saying to us, we're not treating the athletes right. But I'm going to say it again. It can't be just about money. It can't. We don't have that money. At 2.8 million over there, we don't have Jamaica now generate them kind of money. And as I say, think about it. If America get up and say, we want to buy everybody. So what are the consequences? There must be some kind of consequence. Because the fact of the matter is, as I said, thank God Bryan Levell had good counsel. Whoever the person spoke that MVP had good counsel. But we might be shocked to see other people walk away with this offer. This is crisis mode, people. Absolutely crisis mode. And I'm not one to panic. I don't really do the panic thing. I'm not very emotional that way. I try to step back and look at things rationally. But I believe the J3s and the government and whoever else at this point, people may know who Turkey is going after. And they need to sit with them and intervene and have a conversation with them. In fact, even the 4 gentlemen who have signed up, because I'm sure they can change your mind. Someone needs to sit with them and have counsel with them and say, listen, we get it. You're frustrated. Maybe we didn't give you the assistance you deserved, but you will have that assistance now. Here is the plan. This is what we're going to do. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to support the channel. Check out our merch store at printify.com. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens. Bless her.